Hi guys, welcome to Arises Crypto Trader. Today I'm going to cover like some crypto chart setups and like what could be possibly happening. For a start, follow me on Twitter. Like I post a lot of setups here. Um, yeah, a lot of setups. So yeah, it's a good place if you want to learn a lot about crypto and you want to see charts, want to learn trading in general. Yeah, called what Arises Crypto Trader. Yeah. I'll also put the link down on the description below. Alright, so for Bitcoin, what we have over here is like we have a trend line, the Bitcoin following. Uh, we have here where we've got a double bottom with 68% chance of breaking higher. We broke up higher. The same thing over here, we broke up higher. Then we have a double top over here. Then we have a double top, which causes us to go back below. We have double bottom, a bit of a bounce for Bitcoin to go higher than 40k. What we needed is about 41k and continue going higher. What we needed was we needed a bounce around this area, so we needed to go above and then carry on higher. But what we have now is like a rejection over here, so I expect like a possibility to continue down to the trend line, maybe to 34k. That will be a good buying area. So next, we have the dollar index. So if you look at dollar index, we have a 10-year trend line over here. So if you go back, it goes all the way back to 10 years of history. It will continue back. Um, then what also? Okay, so December, January 2017, and okay, so January 2018 we bottom out. So yeah, and over here we also have a similar idea where it's March 2020 and also bottoms out around perhaps. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We bottom when we start rising around like almost a year up. So, well, what the idea over here in the dollar index that we have is that we have a support over here, and if you go back into history, you can see that we have resistance, we have resistance, we have support. Like it's a big area to really consider. Like we have a long history around this area supporting resistance. So I expect the dollar index to really bounce and maybe form go a bit higher. So Bitcoin and the dollar index basically have an inverse correlation, which means like when the dollar index goes down, the price of Bitcoin goes up. And when the dollar index goes up, the price of Bitcoin goes down. That's generally the idea. But since we are now at a big support area, I expect like a bounce in the dollar index, which is something that you have to be careful about. The fact that um, we could possibly see a dump in Bitcoin because of this idea, and but also it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to happen that way. Like over here, we had a bounce here, but Bitcoin went up along with it, which was very interesting. But most times there's the inverse correlation, so be careful about this idea of going back to resistance, uh, something like that, which could result in this idea playing out over here, where Bitcoin is going down back to support. For the next chart, we have Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is basically your um, the dominance of Bitcoin in correlation to altcoins. So if Bitcoin dominance is going up, then Bitcoin will be growing faster than altcoins. Altcoins are every other currencies and coins besides Bitcoin. So like Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, everything basically, everything else. So we had a rising wedge idea playing out, which results in altcoin freely moving well recently. So what we want to see over here is a break of the support to continue down below. Yeah, this will a break further break below. Really see like Ethereum moving very well. We have DeFi Pub, which is basically your DeFi altcoins, decentralized finance. So we just had a break above all-time high recently, and then we fell to support, which is very nice. Um, a further upside from here would basically see all DeFi coins being easier to trade. So recently we had a setup of SNX synthetic network, which played out well last night. Yeah, it played out well last night. We broke above all-time high, creating new price discovery. Yeah, we had a falling wedge playing out. Sorry, a bull flag. And then we have targets of like 14.7. Okay. So yeah, we've got still got further upside to go, and that's something that's so it's a lot of hype around these coins like DeFi in general and other DeFi coins, not just synthetics. So DeFi coins are really easy to trade during this market. So that's very good. So these are all different types of charting cryptocurrency that you watch, and then like you can't really set a trade and forget it, right? Because um, like think Bitcoin can really change things around in a second. Um, like for example, when you're going to pull petrol in your car, you won't necessarily go straight to the petrol stop, right? Station, right? There's like stops, there's like curves, there's like turns that you need to take. So that's something you need to keep in mind. Like Bitcoin can dump any second, then that trade will be invalidated, or all coins will fall hard. So that's something you need to keep in mind about. Like something that I like to do whenever I trade, I always like to have a look at all these charts and then see, okay, what have I missed? What has played out, and what have I missed in the last 8 hours? Or 6 hours that I was away while I was sleeping. What changed? I like to keep track of that for that reason, because the market can really turn around any second. For Bitcoin, if you're looking for an entry, you won't necessarily. What a good entry could be, like the bull market is not over. Bitcoin is going to go up to 100K by the end of the year, 150K and higher. That's for sure. So if you look at long term, there's like no issue where you buy. But if you're looking for a really good entry, like we had a break below this, so what a good thing could be like we could be going all the way back down here to this trend line. So a good buy would be around 35k, 34k, like on that trend line. Wherever it hits, that would be a really good place to buy. If it breaks below the trend line, then we can expect prices to go as low as 30k. So that's the next level to watch. Yeah, but over the long term, it doesn't really matter where you buy. But the price is still gonna continue going higher overall. We are in a bull market overall. Yeah. Thanks for watching. That's all I have for today's video. And if you have any questions, you can comment down below. I offer training courses as well. So if there's something you're interested in learning, I can really teach you and make it very, very simple to understand and read. Um, what else? Yeah, follow my YouTube channel because I'll be talking a lot about these charts. And if you have some ideas to make my videos better, more understandable, or like something else I can add onto the videos, just let me know. I'll really appreciate the feedback. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day.